you can see everything that I did. So, here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to take this electrical connection off by unscrewing the screw to expose the wires. Put the screw someplace safe. There's only one. Once you open those up, you can then take the clamps off of the catalyst, off the filter column. And these are fun to get at. It might seem like you're doing it backwards, but I promise you're not. Once those are off, then you have better access to these terminals.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me. Should have been more prepared. So, should be a number 7 millimeter open-end socket and a 13.
Okay, yeah. If I did that by
Number 7, like I said. Unscrew the blue and the brown wire.
Okay.
Unscrew the nut. And I'd say screw it back on just so you don't lose it
Okay.
when you go to reinstall this. It's okay if you lose a washer, it's not the end of the world, but just keep an eye on the nuts. Down. And a 13, open end socket, unscrew the grounding nut and the box itself. This is unscrew, the ground will come out. So this box. So there's your box.
Okay.
There's 3 ports and whatnot. So you can just kind of let that hang down somewhere else. Keep track of that nut as well.
Okay.
Then using a 19 millimeter or a 3/4 millimeter open end wrench, or sorry, 3/4 inch, unscrew these 10 mil connections here on the back. Because this is backwards, down is loosened.
Okay.
So we'll just drop that. Once they're loose, you should be able to take them off with your fingers. If you can't, then there's an issue with the swage, and that could be a leak in the future. Just to kind of remember that.
Be careful on that part.
It's when you tighten them, you need to be careful. You don't want to over tighten them.
Yeah.
Because over tightening actually can cause problems for you down the road here. So I can unscrew these both with my fingers. So that's a good thing. There we go. So once all of those connections are loose, and all of the centering rings and whatnot are out, then Using a 6mm Allen key, unscrew the bolts to hold the filter column down. So these are just loose. Put those somewhere special. Don't want to lose those either. And then once those are out, you should be able to pull the filter column right out. You can go over this flex hose, just be careful because you don't want to damage the flex hose. There's your filter column. Back on here. You want to look down in here? You've got a side that has media on it, and then a side that has a tube. That tube goes all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
When you refill the open side, not the side of the tube. So, knock this out. Oh, goodness. We got some copper in there as well. Looks a little red.
Little red, yeah.
A little bit of red in there. So
Yeah.
you're getting some solvent exposure into the filter column. The red is signs of, oxidization.
Yeah.
Not a good sign. So you'll probably see more of that as we dump it out. And remove that.
But isn't it different?
What do you mean?
What we have is not this.
Yeah. It is different.
What we will refill.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be in between molecular sieves, so as long as the sieves look like this, look like the white, I'll put it in.